Hello and welcome to Studio 122. I'm your host, Caitlin Barbie. Today we are going to be speaking with some people from student services around campus. And first up we have Gregory Mitchell and Gail Johnston from the G Library. So how are y'all today?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, first of all, what are y'all's exact titles at G Library?
I'm the Director of Libraries for Texas A&M University Commerce. We have the main library here in Commerce, and then we also have a branch library down in Mesquite at the Metroplex Center.
I did not know that. And you, Gail?
I'm the Associate Director of Libraries.
All right. So I've heard there's been some changes around in the library, so what are some of those changes?
I guess it depends on what time frame you're looking at. We try to make some kind of major improvement for services to the students every year. For instance, this last year we had expanded the bistro, which has been very popular, upgraded the wireless connection in there, and provided charging stations for iPods and laptops and so on. And that's proven very popular. This year we rolled out 24-hour, 5-day-a-week library service. So that began here in the fall semester, and we're open 24 hours a day, beginning 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon and open straight through until 8 p.m. on Friday.
And is there 24-hour help? Are there people in the library that can help you 24 hours?
Yes, it's staffed 24 hours a day. During the late night hours, we close off the upper floors and consolidate everybody down to the first floor where the bistro and the Nexus computer lab is, printing and copiers and so on. But that is staffed, and there's even a security guard this year for through the midnight to 8 a.m. shift.
That's awesome. So was this a student asked for change, or was this just a policy decided on by the staff?
We've had student requests for longer hours through the years, and we carefully measure our use through the hours of the day and the night. And we had been debating about whether it was worthwhile to go to the 24-hour schedule, but we did start to get enough more requests, and at 3 a.m. when we used to close, we found that we were still having to ask people to get up and leave. So it seemed like there probably was enough demand. So this year we're giving it a try.
And have people shown up and stayed throughout the night?
People come and go.
Right. It's progressively more and more students. At the beginning of the semester, there weren't as many students taking advantage of it. But as word travels that we have the 24 hours, and as assignments become due, we are seeing more and more. The time that surprised us was the number of students who come in at 6 in the morning or 6:30, because that way they can print what they need to print and they're not having a mad dash between 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
Are y'all expecting it to be absolutely crazy over test time?
It's usually a fairly busy time, and in past semesters we've partnered with Sodexo and had coffee out in the middle of the night to help people stay up all night. That's been pretty well received. So yeah, I think the early morning risers was the one that really surprised me. I thought I was the only person who got up at 5 a.m., but evidently a fair number of students do too.
Well, if you don't have a printer, I guess that is your option. So what other services does the library provide to the students, just other than being open 24/7 or 24/5?
A lot of the things that the library does that people traditionally think about with the library, we sort of do quietly behind the scenes, but it takes a significant amount of money and work to keep acquiring materials and getting it out there on the bookshelves and having it so it can be found, and to provide all those databases. We provide around 200 databases that people can access from anywhere with their